Hi, everybody. Okay, warning, spoiler alert, and this might be a little long, although I hope to keep it under 10 minutes. Okay, because I'm going to be talking about the storylines and the fashion today, because I think it's important for the overall how I connect things. So, here we go. Alright. First of all, Jack and Diane are going to get married today, or they were going to, in a courthouse ceremony. Um, Diane is dressed in black again, and Jack is dressed in a suit, you know. Okay. So they're waiting on their son, Kyle Michael Mueller, to come by the house and hopefully persuade him to come to the ceremony with them. But he says he has plans, meetings with Newman Media all day, so he doesn't go. Okay, now, what are his plans? Basically, having sex with Audra over and over. Again, um, yeah. And just for reference, Audra's dressed in all black too. So, okay. Then the first scene of the show today was Summer and Kyle literally bump into each other. And of course, the first meeting is awkward because they don't know what to say to each other. And, it's just awkward for about 2 minutes. And then Audra just happens to show up. And then it turns into a mini cat fight. No punches were thrown. Some words were said, but nothing too harsh. That kind of thing. Alright, so Summer's dressed in a color close to magenta or somewhere in that range. Okay, and then Chelsea is at the coffee shop with Billy. And Chelsea is dressed in a color similar to magenta on the range, maybe a little darker than Summer's wardrobe. And so Billy and Chelsea have a discussion, and Chelsea says that she was scared to get back into Marquette, but she's glad she did it. Yada yada yada. It was a good talk, but okay. Then, uh, Summer and okay, Summer and Chance happen to run into each other, and I okay. The only reason it would be legitimate for the amount of times they bump into each other is because they're trying to contest them to see if they would work for a relationship. But other than that, I don't buy it. Because nobody just happens to bump into somebody that much unless you plan it. I mean, yeah, okay, I get it. Like, if you're in a small town, then you might bump into somebody. But the way they bump into somebody, like the way they keep bumping into each other, is like imagine yourself in a small town. Like, okay, like New York City. Okay, you're in New York City with 8 million people living in the same place. Just go with me for a second. There's no way you're going to bump into your ex or a person that you know or something that much. Unless you happen to run in the same circles and have the same kind of friends. Maybe. But really, because they bump into each other twice. They bump into each other kind of at the beginning of the day, if you can imagine this. And then at the end of the day, kind of after all the fallout, right? Okay, so that's what I'm saying. That is not plausible. All right, okay. Getting away from that storyline for a second. The other storyline, there were like 3 storylines competing. So, bear with me. Okay, the other storyline is Phyllis is trying to make amends with everybody because of her deal with Tucker. The deal is you make amends with everybody and they forgive you, and Carson's gonna appear at your trial and basically uh, validate everything you say, right? Okay, be your defense, right? Okay, so uh, Phyllis, dressed in black, I don't know why, runs into Jack in the park or something and tries to make amends, kind of. Not full amends, but and it doesn't go well. And Tucker just happens to be in the background and he sees the whole thing. And so he's like, how hard are you trying? Do you understand that your freedom is at stake, right? Okay. So then Phyllis runs into Lauren, and Lauren's dressed in orange tangerine ish color. Okay. So Lauren, and to set up the dynamic here, if you're not familiar with Young and the Restless at all, okay, Phyllis and oh damn it, Phyllis and Lauren have been friends for a long time. They go way back. So they're the kind of friends that can give you crap, and you guys understand each other, and you don't take anything too personal. That's the dynamic. So she says, "Yeah, how dare you do all this stuff?" And then at the end of it, she hugs her. That's the kind of dynamic they have, and they help each other out with whatever issue they got going on. So they're good. They're gonna be best friends. They have been best, that kind of thing. So that was it, and then that finished that one. Okay, and then let's see. Oh, also, kind of a side note, I didn't say this when I should have, but because Kyle said no to going to the civil ceremony, now I kind of think it might be in jeopardy. They might not do it, which kind of would coincide with the fact that if you believe Jack and Phyllis are in game, then Jack and Diane can't get married. But like I said, there had to be a kink in that problem or in that arrangement for it to not go through. So that might be the problem they come to. All right, that's quick a Y&R thing I can do with fashion and everything included. So, okay, thanks guys. Bye.